does my beautiful, magnificent, strong, courageous, wolfy, wild, divine masculine, what's in his energy? What's going on? What does he need to know? Please rebuke all negative energy. Gender roles can be flipped in reverse, but what's this yellow card here? This isn't supposed to be here, but it's matching. So it's matching. Ooh, interesting. What could it be? It's a clue card, so there's a clue already. Spirit's excited to get you this message, and there's a clue already. So what is this clue? Ready? You ready? To see the clue? You could have European ancestry, or one of your spirit guides could have European ancestry. So let's see what's going on. What does my Divine Emperor need to know today? Something about a building, a structure, an older monumental structure. What is that building in Italy or something? There's a structure in here that's old and falling apart. Your ancestry, where you come from, could be like old. Like your soul, your spirit could be old, or your ancestors are old. Like you guys have definitely an ancient spirit here. Like you've lived many lives. So what else? What do we need to know? April, March, and June, and August could be relevant up front. Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is about working together as a team. Working together as a team on finances, building something. Give me one sec. I wanted to grab these other cards today. So working together, building something, collaborating on something material. So that's what's going on. Are you working on something with a group of people, working towards like a financial goal or something like that maybe? Or some sort of business transaction with a group of people? Okay, so it has something to do with like that. So let's see. What's this about? That was weird. I'm not sure what that was. What does my divine being need to know? The Queen of Cups. You're working on something with somebody, and it's a choice you're making that's like, it's based on like sincere feelings. This is like feminine energy, nurturing. Maybe right now you're nurturing. Let's see what's going on. What's this? Working together with the Queen of Cups? water sign, Cancer's out here, earth sign is out here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're working together with a Queen of Cups. Ooh, that was a very flippy card. You're feeling, someone's like feeling overwhelmed or anxious. Or someone was feeling anxious. There's some healing. Maybe you're working with somebody to heal your finances. You're working with somebody to heal your finances or to heal their finances. And, let's see what's going on. What's this Three of Pentacles about working together with somebody on? Queen of Swords. Are you working to lower somebody's boundaries? Are you working on a feminine energy? Are you working towards like healing something with a feminine energy? But there's a feminine energy that's got boundaries up. Or you're standing up for this Queen of Cups. I don't know who the Queen of Cups is. It could be a feminine energy. I could even read this with this European ancestor card. It's almost like your ancestors are working with you. They're nurturing you. They're nurturing your finances. They're nurturing like your life, kind of in a way. Let me move this. And they're working on putting you in, God, this smoke. Won't get out of my face. So it seems like you're working on healing something with somebody. There's some sort of conflict in some sort of workplace or work environment, or a conflict over money, essentially. There's some sort of conflict over money with a Queen of Cups or a Queen of Swords, and a Queen of Swords. Could be two different women that you're working with or working around. And there is some sort of conflict. You've got your boundaries up now. Are you trying to make some sort of move, business move, or movement forward when it comes to building something financially? And this Queen of Swords here is possibly like trying to block you. I almost get a blocked energy. Like there's a guy, a woman, or man, but it's a Queen of Swords in your energy that's trying to block you working with maybe a Queen of Cups. Do you have two women in your energy, a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Swords? Could be man, could be woman, men and women. But it's almost like one of them is trying to block you from working with the other one. And it's been giving somebody a lot of anxiety and stress. Like some feminine energy has been overwhelming you when it comes to your working with somebody. Maybe there's someone at work that, you know, but there's somebody trying to block a collaboration with a Queen of Cups. There's a Queen of Swords here who's trying to block or like, you know, stop the you working with this Queen of Cups energy. And the Queen of Cups is somebody that you are actually working with because you have some like sincere feelings for this person. And you feel like this person's very dreamy and sincere and empathetic, and You also feel like they're very much into the, like, they have the occult interest. So this person's very, like, wondrous, like, very much in the clouds type of very lightweight energy. But you definitely feel like, ooh, your mother or a mother substitute may play a significant role in the near future events. So what is this Queen of Swords, like a baby mama who's trying, because another woman, maybe somebody wants to work. For some people, there's a baby mama involved who's trying to block your finances, or you're working together in the material world with somebody else. Or it's just a woman. It doesn't need to be a baby mom. It could be a woman, but somebody's trying to, like, block you. And you're over here planning for the future. So you have two women just, like, look, obviously they're, like, back to back. Like, there's two women back to back. One of them is more of stoic, more cold, calculated, not very creative, not like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is extremely creative and free-spirited. The Queen of Swords is, like, exactly who she is. Just, you know, very, like, boring in a way. I mean, not to say that this is, you know, everybody's different, but they're more concerned about the material stuff, I guess. You know, more matrix. More like, yeah, matrix. Like the speaker went off. So they're more matrix driven. So money, power, but they do, you know, yeah, so you have two different women in your energy here. It seems like the Queen of Swords might be trying to block the Queen of Cups. But also there's a third triangle here. So do these women know that your two women are in your energy? Are they aware of one another, Emperor? Oh God. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Who is this? So you're planning for the future on something. Whether it's a relationship or not, we don't know. But there is a really Queen of Cups, dreamy, feminine energy in your energy. And then there's one that's more stoic, more like targets, like kind of like they don't really empathize so much with people. So very cold. So there's two people in your energy, 444 on the timer. So let's see here. You're planning for the future. There's definitely conflict involved because we got the 5 of Wands here. So there's been some sort of conflicts. Naughty boy. Naughty Emperor. So let's see. Let's see. What is this Queen of Cups about when it comes to you? I'm going to try to do this a little differently. I want to give the Divine Masculine I want to give you answers, I guess. Because I feel like I'm always speaking in a way where it's like you're the one making the moves. Because you're the leader. That's what you do. Emperors lead. So you come out very dominant. But it seems like right now, Spirit wants you to know something. So there's two types of women here in your energy. You're planning for the future, regrouping, you're thinking about maybe who to work with when it comes to some sort of foundation or building something with. So let's see real quickly, what's this 3 of Pentacles here though? What is this, a business move? Is this romance? So what is this, 3 of Pentacles? What is this? Ooh, 3 of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal. It's like one person has to be let go of. One person's gonna be left heartbroken, or you're heartbroken, or, you know, everyone's heartbroken. I don't know. But maybe you've been having a hard time choosing. It's like an upheaval. You feel conflicted between what? 2 women? Who's the Queen of Swords? of Swords. A choice. Two of Wands. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, 2 Libras, Aries out here. So the Queen of Swords, you're trying to leave, you're trying to leave. I was gonna say you're trying to decide whether or not you should leave or stay with this Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Cups? Oh my gosh, your wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups. You're restless. Someone's restless. You're detaching from the Queen of Swords. You're withdrawing from the Queen of Swords, because that's also a part of the Two of Wands. You're withdrawing from this woman over here because your wishes will come true with the Queen of Cups. There's this woman here that you see them as wish fulfillment. Pisces energy, it could be you or them, but water sign. But this is like your happy place. You feel positive and joyful with this Queen of Cups energy. You're optimistic. This person like satisfies your needs, or like whatever this is like your dreamy girl, your dream come true type of energy. You love the confidence that this person has, and like they make you feel better about yourself, like high self-esteem, your confidence. You feel like more prosperous around the Queen of Cups. And it seems like you might be leaving behind some sort of Queen of Swords energy. And the working together on the foundation, somebody's going to be left heartbroken. And maybe you're heartbroken about the situation too, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So Death. Scorpio energy. It is what it is. Something's gotta end. Like, you can't have both of these women. Okay, Emperor, you can't have both of them. Can't have your cake and eat it too with both of them. You can get 2 cakes with one of them and just call it a day. I feel like where your wish fulfillment is like, you know, your heart is with someone else or something else. You know, you see, and this, I don't know, this is happening really in your life, but this is past, present, or future. So this could have happened already, or it can happen in the future. But you'll have a decision to make between 2 women and who to work with, who you feel more financially secure with. You know, I feel like, why is you, Emperor, it didn't come out as relationship for the entirety of this reading. Like, wish fulfillment came out, which is all about love. So that for sure you have this really love for this other Queen of Cups. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. It could be air sign too, or fire sign. But you have love for this Queen of Cups, but that's unified for that. The foundation card that came out was the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're focused a lot more on the stability side of the relationship. Maybe this is something that you were considering as like the foundation, like how maybe you want more of an equal type of partnership, or something that has to do with foundation. Who are you going to feel more stable with, or where are you going to feel, you know, something like that. I don't know. Maybe, you know, it's an equal partnership type of energy. I feel like definitely it's that's what the 3 of Pentacles are kind of saying. Oh my gosh. So what does the Divine Masculine need to know about this situation? It seems like you may have made a choice already, because choice just came straight out. You may have made a choice. What did the ancestors say? Because you have your ancestors in the energy, of course. So what do your ancestors have to say about the Queen of Swords separation? You are separating from some woman. That's very, it's, you know, boring, I don't know, something. No offense to the Queen of Swords, you know, she's intelligent and she's, you know, but anyways, so what does your ancestors say about this Queen of Swords? Like, was this a good choice for you to leave? What do you have to say about this? Good news, good choice. Oh my God, that's so interesting. Page of Wands. They're enthusiastic about your choice. Enthusiasm. Page of Wands. That's a good choice. Maybe you're taking, you know, it's very courageous what you're doing. So yes, good choice. Sagittarius energy. So what about this Queen of, it's a good choice that you're, you know, choosing to walk away. What's the ancestors say about the this Queen of Cups energy? Obviously, it seems like this person's like kind of like your dream girl. What do they have to say about the Queen of Cups? Oh my gosh. It flew all the way as far as it can go. Hold on. You're gonna have to work for the Queen of Cups? Is that what your ancestors are saying? Okay. Oh! Oh, something just like pinched my butt. Okay, so your ancestors say that this is gonna be like a good support system. Generosity. They want you to be generous with this nurturing Queen of Cups energy, because this person's gonna be very generous with you in feelings. Obviously, you got all this water here, lots of feelings, lots of emotion. But also generous with you when it comes to the foundation. So that makes sense. This person may, you know, be doing okay for themselves or well for themselves. And like, this person's gonna be able to assist you and support you just as equally as you support them. This person's a very grateful person. So they're grateful. This person is a valuable asset to your life. You know, I don't know, ancestors may actually, I'm getting almost like your ancestors are going to be generous with you for making this choice. I almost feel that. Or this is your energy. You feel like you want to be generous to this person. But we have Taurus energy here, earth sign. So how does the Queen of Cups feel? She's obviously kind and nurturing, and very loving, giving. I'm sure that this woman, you know. So what does the Queen of Cups feel about the Emperor here? You find this woman as your wish fulfillment. What does she think about the Emperor? The Divine Masculine. That's random. Evil Eye. She feels like you are giving them the evil eye. They feel like you hate them. This Queen of Cups thinks that you don't like them or give them the evil eye. What is this? What does the Queen of Cups feel about the Emperor? Clarify evil eye. Oh, I see. I see. Evil eye and Jezebel. This Queen of Cups knows you're with a Jezebel maybe, or maybe what does she feel about you? Maybe she wants you to, maybe this Queen of Swords is the Jezebel. And this Queen of Cups feels like they're upset at you maybe because of a Jezebel, because of the situation with the Jezebel. Or they feel like you're connected to a Jezebel and you're evil-eyeing her with a Jezebel. Maybe she feels like, let's see, what does the Queen of Swords think about the Emperor? Surprise. They are surprised with you. What does the Queen of Swords feel about the Emperor? They're surprised you're ending out some sort of occupation. They're surprised you're quitting a job or something, or they're surprised. Maybe you're leaving a job. Maybe you're moving jobs or something in order to be with this Queen of Cups. Maybe this Queen of Cups feels like you're letting this Jezebel evil eye her or something. Maybe she feels like you're like... So is this Queen of Cups like know what's going on? Because it seems like you're, or some divine masculine's more connected to this Queen of Swords somehow. Because she seems to know about your job ending, and she seems to be somebody that you are deciding to leave or withdrawing from. So it seems like this person was already in your life, and then the Queen of Cups came around, and then you realize maybe this is the Jezebel, like the Jezebel was the Queen of Swords, and maybe the Queen of Cups knows that you were with the Jezebel, and they, I don't know, let's, something like that, I don't know, seems like a little messy. So we'll, I don't know, I really want to know what you think, Emperor, of one of each. So what do you think of the Queen of Swords? What are your thoughts of this Queen of Swords? This Queen of Swords is surprised that you're leaving a job, or you're changing jobs, or you're changing careers, or you're done working on it. It doesn't even have to be work, your work. It could be like she's surprised you're done working on the relationship. So what does the Emperor think about the Queen of Swords here? The one that he's withdrawing from? Oh, health concern. Either this person put you in bad health. This is definitely the Jezebel. Either this Jezebel put you in bad health, or they are in bad health. That's what, so maybe they could have had something to do with a work ending, or maybe you just feel like there's nothing you can do. It's just, you know. So let's see, what does the Emperor feel about then? Let's get this Jezebel and evil eye out of here. Like, what the hell? This Queen of Cups, you should tell her that you're not evil-eyeing her with a Jezebel. Because I almost feel like the Queen of Cups feels like you're like literally working with the Jezebel. So what does the Emperor feel about the Queen of Cups here? The one that he sees as wish fulfillment, that he wants to be generous to? Family. Overall, I just saw, you see them as a part of your soul family. You see them as, like, you could see having a family with this person. So what does the Emperor feel about the Queen of Cups here? You gotta be kidding me. Commitments. You feel like you want to have a family or build a home with this woman or man. But interesting. So what is this? Why are we here in this reading, Spirit? What does the Divine Masculine need to know? If you, Divine Masculine, are thinking about getting a new job, or you're getting a, you know, if this is your reading, if you need to switch jobs or end a job, or you could just be done working on it with this person over here, the Jezebel. You could be done working on it with her, or she had something to do with your work ending. So let's just ask, what does the Divine Masculine need to know about his finances? But it seems like you want to commit to this Queen of Cups here. Does this Queen of Cups know this? Does the Queen of Cups know that you want this commitment with her? The Thief. I almost feel like that's like sneaky behavior, you know, sneaky. This is like the Seven of Swords card in the tarot deck, which is about like deceits, lies, or illusions, or secrecy. So no. This Queen of Cups, why haven't you told her how you feel about her? Why hasn't the Emperor told the Queen of Cups what he feels about her? Oh my god, that was weird. Oh no, message of concern, boss. Those fell out so gracefully though. Literally, you saw how they fell out and then they went face to face. How graceful of a fall that was. Boss, message, maybe you're receiving, maybe this goes with the work. Maybe there's some, there's some job, you're getting news that you're gonna be leaving a job. Bad news or message of concern about your boss, about your employment or something. So, okay, that's fair. 887 788. You could be seeing angel number 88. So, how does the Queen of Cups feel about the Divine Masculine? You know, she's in the dark, but she, how does she feel, you know? Like, deep down feel, not like, you know, she was being sassy in those last cards. So how does the Queen of Cups feel about this, you, Emperor? Let's see, how does she feel about you? Like, really? I can't right now. She knows that you were jealous and envious of her at some point. Oh my god, whoever this Queen of Cups is, it's very funny with her energy because it's like she's being a smartass. You see how you came out all loving, like she's your wish fulfillment, you want to commit to her, you want to be generous with her, and the Queen of Cups energy, her cards keep coming out as like, I know what you did last summer type of energy. I know it. Oh god. She sees you. She sees you. Alright. What do you want to know, Emperor? post some comment in the box below if you want to, if you have any specific questions right now, and we can just like use those questions for next time. This is so funny. So the Queen of Cups doesn't know that you like want to commit with her. She doesn't know you're planning to work with her for the future. She doesn't know any of this because there's some sort of message of concern when it comes to your business or you being the boss. And we have a Queen of Swords over here who's in bad health or has put you in bad health, has put your position at risk because she was trying to block you from working with this Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups was a third party in some weird mess, and the Queen of Cups, all she knows about the situation is that she sees that she knows what you did last summer. You could have done literally something last summer, but it could be any year, you know, it could be years ago, but she's like, she knows the truth, she sees the truth, or at least this is how she feels. Like maybe she just feels like you don't like her, and maybe she feels like you're just evil-eyeing her. Like is this girl completely like, that's not nice to keep a girl like, just because your selfish needs, because your work's not going good, you put another woman in this like predicament. Whatever. I'm not gonna go on with that, but what does the ancestors think that the Emperor needs to do with this Queen of Cups? Because this energy that she has is not fair. It's not fair for you to know what you want with her and you're just keeping her in the dark, and she's left with this bad taste in her mouth, like, you know. So let's see, what do your ancestors want you to do when it comes to this Queen of Cups here? Because it seems like rituals and expectation. They're expecting you to what's ritual? Ritual is about doing something over and over again, or being passionate about something. A ritual, something, you know, that you're passionate about that you do over and over again. Like ritual, they expect you to do something over and over again. What's the ritual? Work. So working on something. They expect you to work on this. They expect you to work for something. And they expect you to keep on working for something over and over again. Or they're expecting you to, when it comes to the Queen of Cups, they're expecting you to make it work and try and try and try and keep trying. And love it. And you better love it, because rituals, why would you do it over and over again if you don't love doing it? This guy's like, your ancestors are like sitting there like any day now. Do they want the Emperor to tell the Queen of Cups something? Should you tell them something? Mentally and emotionally unstable, or work on yourself, or tell them about this, work on something through your hard times. Maybe you have hard times coming up, like boss situation, bad news, like maybe you should work with this Queen of Cups, because you could trust them during this time that you need, of your time of need, or tell them. Trust. What about this mentally and emotionally unstable? This doesn't have to be you. If it's not you, it's definitely someone else. Who is this? What's this mentally and emotionally unstable? Make things right. I feel like this almost says make things right. It's like they're expecting you to work on something that you love, or over and over again. Make things right. Like work on like the mental, like okay, I almost feel like I'm getting where this is going. This person, you were leaving this woman over here. I mean, maybe she's not mentally, emotionally unstable, but almost like, you know, she's crying tears a little bit. I almost feel like they want you to stop that. Stop hurting their feelings, work on it. What's this mentally and emotionally unstable energy? Who is this and what is this? What is this card? Gift. Okay, January and July could be relevant. June or August could be relevant. May and February could be relevant. March, January we have 34, 31, 19 could be relevant. 28, 82, 38, 83, 44, 87, 78, 65, 56 could be relevant numbers. 24, 724 could be relevant. 343, 191, 878 could be relevant numbers you're seeing. Give this person, this woman, this Queen of Cups. I still don't know who this emotional being is. Give them what about this? What is the gift and the sad girl energy? Give them the star, the pathway came out. They want you to give this person the North Star, which is almost like you follow the North Star. Let them know about your pathway. Let them know about your plans. Because, yeah, I don't know, it's hurting this person. This Queen of Cups is, you know, leaving her in the dark to not know is hurting them. Give them something to, give them the path, tell them about your pathway, what your plan is, or tell them about what you're going through. Open a pathway between you two. Whoever is having a hard time right now, or maybe both are, open a pathway, work on it. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, opposition. I don't know. You both have been hurt in this situation. You're both hurting. So, angels, what do you want the Emperor to do next when it comes to the Queen of Cups? So, make a pathway, create a pathway. What are these? Tell me about these two, Queen of Cups and the Emperor. Actual money. Discuss money. Talk about money. 11 could be relevant. What is the Emperor supposed to? Evil Eye. Evil Eye came back out. I don't know, man. What is going on here? to give this Queen of Cups money for evil-eyeing her with this Jezebel? Were you bullying the Empress or this woman, this Queen of Cups that you claim to see as wish fulfillment? What's this evil eye? Heal. I don't know, something happened in the past and they want you to heal this evil eye with the Queen of Cups. Heal things. So I don't know what the actual money is about. So anyways, I don't know. What does the Divine Masculine need to know? Is there any danger from, I don't know, the Queen of Swords over here? Is there any danger that he needs to be aware of? Or the danger is this person saying hello to you. Just a hello from this person is dangerous. Or they're gonna say hello, and that's dangerous. Abuse. Oh my gosh. They just want to abuse you. That's why they're saying hello. So they're saying hello to abuse you. Something about poverty and yeah. So you want this person, so you want the Emperor, what do you want the Emperor to say? Nothing? Use your intuition. I don't know. So use your intuition. It's part of your divine purpose and planning here is to use your third eye and make good choices. North node, yes. Use your north node. Your highest vibration, the bigger person. So anyways, I don't know. Heal things with this Queen of Cups. Tell her something. Tell her what's going on. Ancestors are expecting you to do this. Use your intuition when it comes to this Queen of Swords. So, any good news? Do we have any good news for the Emperor here? Like just him solely by himself without all of this chaos? Ice King. We have Ice King, House, and False Document. So be icy about a deed to a house. A deed to a house. Or a false living situation. Are you living with this Queen of Swords? Interesting. Be icy about a house. I don't know. Some sort of deed to a house or false document will bring you good news. I guess, because I asked if it could be against a mature woman. So, anyways, I guess Spirit, what is this ice? Him, Emperor, being icy about some sort of false home or false something. What's that gonna get him? Imprisonment. I don't know what that means. Divine Masculine. What is going on here? You tell me what's going on here. Your opposition. good news coming up for the Emperor here. Endings. House arrest, endings. Some sort of, it's an ending for this imprisonment energy. Like, you're not going to be trapped anymore under some sort of false house, false contract. So what's next for the Emperor? Emotional pain. I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna end this here. I don't like that energy. So that's this. Let's clear the energy, Holy Spirit, please. So let's cleanse out of this energy and get one final card for the Divine Masculines out there. It's the ending to some sort of false home or false something. And being trapped, it's the end of being trapped somewhere, you know? You're trapped under some fake energy. So what does the Divine Masculine have to look forward to coming up? Rest and rejuvenation, or recognition and reward. So someone's going to recognize you and you're going to be rewarded. Number 3 could be relevance. You're going to be rewarded for whatever you're going through and getting through it and following the light. Your transformation, you're going through some sort of transformation and you got through it just by being hopeful. Like, you never lost hope, you never lost your lights, you know, you never dimmed your light. 317 could be relevant. March 8th, March 4th, or July 11th. Yes. And then harmony. So you have harmony coming up. This could be that relationship with the Queen of Cups, but you've transformed out of this. It's like you grew like a butterfly out of the situation. And now you're recognized and rewarded. You will be rewarded, but you're recognized by the divine for your death and transformation. It's like you come out of this like a just balanced. And yeah, you have an Empress in your energy, so number 333 could be really relevant. So yes, you have an Empress in your energy.